Hi there guys, MonkeyRuler here, bringing you back another Redstone tutorial. And in this Redstone tutorial, we are going to be making a 4x4 piston door. And this is the 4x4 piston door 2.0. So basically, in the last 4x4 piston door, the central blocks were like one block further back, and I've made something which is much better and looks really cool. So let's test it. So I'm just gonna put the blocks in the center there. Perfect. And then to open, just press the button again. And then we can walk through and the blocks will retract like that. I could have put a pulse extender there, but it's just but it's not needed really. So I'm gonna show you guys how to build this, and I'll be back in 1 second. Okay guys, so what you're gonna want to start off with is all of the pistons in this configuration, and these blocks down here dug down in a 2x3x3 configuration, and you also want to dig down a 2 deep trench, just connecting these two pistons. And the first thing you're going to do is put a block here and a block up like that, and we're going to put some redstone dust right here with a block coming up like that, with a redstone torch and with a piece of redstone and a detector rail to redirect the redstone. So then we need to put a dropper here and a hopper here, making a monostable circuit, and a block here with a comparator output right here into this piston here. And then we need to put a item in here. So there we are. And what we're going to do is repeat that on the other side. So let's put some redstone dust here with another block and redstone torch with a block, put detector rail here and put some redstone dust with another dropper and a hopper on top of that with a item inside that. So let's do that, and you want to put a block here and a block here with a comparator going into this block, which goes into this piston. Then we just want to put blocks in between here, and then we need to put a block here with a redstone torch, and also here block with a redstone torch. And then the next thing to do is to put a redstone torch right here with a block, with some redstone dust, with another block coming out like that, with a repeater, then a block coming up like this, and another block like this, and 2 blocks on top like that, with some redstone dust coming up like that. And then you want to do the same on the other side. So you want to put a redstone torch here with a block on top of that, with a redstone dust, with another block coming out, repeater, another block, and coming up like this. Okay, perfect. And some redstone dust coming up like that. Then you want to put some blocks of choice, just coming across like that, and like this, with a repeater going into that piston and a repeater going into that piston with some redstone dust. And that should actually be the opening sequence for the piston door itself, excluding the double piston extender, which puts the blocks in the center top area. And what we're going to actually do for that is get a slime block and a block of redstone, and we're also going to get ourselves some obsidian, and we're going to put the slime blocks coming up like this, and we're actually going to put an obsidian here and a block of redstone with a redstone repeater on 2 ticks delay with a observer like that, coming across like that, with a block of choice like this. And also we might as well put all of the blocks in just like that, and there we go. And then we're gonna do that on the other side, so let's get ourselves some slime blocks like that, and put some obsidian right here with block of redstone, repeat on 2 ticks, and observer coming up like that, and observer coming across like this, and there we are. So that is all of the extension done. Now what we need to do is basically hook that all up together. So let's just get some redstone dust and put a repeater here with some redstone coming across here, and let's just put a repeater here with some redstone dust and come across 2 and like this, I think. So basically the input for the for these double piston extenders here will be here, so that's good. So what we need to do is actually come across here, I think, and put a stone button on top of that block, and then you want to put a piston coming down like that with actually we're going to put a repeater here and a repeater here with some redstone dust like that, and just connect all of that. And then what we're going to do is put in the block of redstone and then put in the slime blocks. So that should be the double piston extender done. And now what we're going to do is connect the actual door itself. So we're going to do that by getting ourselves a block right here and repeater there, and connect that like that, and then we're going to come up like this and put some redstone dust here. Let's just get a block of choice, and we're going to come up like this with a redstone torch. So I'm just going to check everything is working. Actually, I'm not going to put the redstone torch in just yet because we haven't actually finished the whole thing. But what we can test is the double piston extender and see if that works. That works. So just check the retraction. Yep, that all works. So the next thing we're going to do is get a block here and come down like this, and we're going to put some redstone dust right here with a block on the side like that and a block on top of it like that. Then we're going to put a repeater on 2 ticks delay and a redstone torch here and block here, and we're gonna come around like this and put another redstone torch just like this, put another block here, and we're going to come across right here with some redstone dust and a repeat on 2 ticks delay and a sticky piston right here with a block on its face, and come up like this, and then we need to do that and put some redstone dust here and repeat on 4 ticks with some redstone dust here, I think. Is that right? Hang on. No, I think we need to put the block in there and put redstone dust here. So the next thing to do is to come across like this, put some redstone dust here, and then we're going to put a repeater on 4 ticks delay with some redstone dust there and a block on there, and then we're going to come across here and put some redstone dust, and I think hopefully the timings are right over the back here, because this is all of the light retraction for this bottom bit. I think that is actually everything done. So I'm going to actually put in the redstone torch. Right, that works. So let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. So I'm going to find out what the problem is and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I have found the problem and it's just a case that I haven't put the redstone in. So that should be all done. So let's now see in action. So we need to jump on the pressure plates. There we are. And the retraction. Perfect. And on again. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is clean this up a little bit and I'll be back. Okay, so I have cleaned up this contraption and I'm actually really happy with this contraption because I've been able to use different circuits to make this contraption. So for example, the bottom bit is from the 3x4 Piston Door. So I've got the same circuit here, and also the retraction. The retraction for the bottom bit was actually the most difficult thing, because literally I was about to give up about like 5 times or something, and luckily I've been able to make it work. So yeah, and also I've used another circuit which is the horizontal double piston extender which I created, and that's the observer facing up with observers facing into that block inside there, and a repeater on 2 ticks. And I'm really happy with this contraption. So guys, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy guys, bye.